Side ops list updated. Mission list updated. Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Heading to Afghanistan.
Boss, the Soviet engineer is being held prisoner at the Warzone barracks. You need to find him and get him out. He tried to defect from the base camp up north, but it didn't work out. Now they're holding him at Warzone. He's offered his technical skills to us as long as we can guarantee his safety. You have to extract the target.
Boss, your target just happens to be the man who developed your prosthetic hand. And he's the only one capable of maintaining it. If we bring him in, I'm sure he'll be able to modify it in all kinds of ways as well.
Be careful down there, boss. That's the Warzone barracks. The target is somewhere inside that outpost.
Yeah.
The Soviets consider him a traitor now, so he'll be treated like any other prisoner.
You have arrived at your destination.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that. Great. I've updated the info on your iDroid. Take a look. I hope he's all right.
The map has been updated. Intel file obtained.
You got an intel file. Unfortunately, there's nothing new in it. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Coming too. Roger that.
You have arrived at your destination.
КП, понял. Возможно, это вражеское нападение. Всем быть начеку. Конец связи.
You have arrived at your destination.
Boss, you've entered a building. Always keep an escape route in mind when you head indoors. If you get surrounded, you'll have nowhere to run.
Снизь безопасность и найти нарушителя. Конец связи.
That looks like the target.
Этот протез. Я его сделал. Это мой шедевр. Обычные протезы. Это скучно. Я специалист по бионике. Я создаю биомеханические гибриды. Можно сказать, что это не протез. Свою жизнь
Всем боевым
я создал
группам,
тысячи
ЛКП,
таких.
все подразделения, за боевые позиции. Повторяю, все подразделения, за боевые позиции.
Extraction failed. Extraction failed.
What are you thinking?
Они использовали...
Great. If there's nothing in the way overhead, you should be able to Fulton him.
Всем состав, это командир. Внешняя радиосвязь вышла из строя. Мы не можем вызывать подкрепление с других аванпостов. Окопайтесь и удержите позиции своими силами. Конец связи.
Target extraction confirmed.
Has been
Your objective's complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land.
КП, это Зоя-1. Никаких признаков противника. Обыскиваю местность. Прием. Это КП, понял. Следите за ними. Не позволяйте им уходить с фланга. Конец связи. Штаб, это КП. По нам велся огонь.
like the enemy's lost sight of you.
Потеряли врага.
They're gonna try to hunt you down.
Поблизости. Соблюдайте осторожность. Штаб, это кафе. Ответьте. Штаб, ответьте. Штаб. Штаб, это кафе. Штаб, прием.
Поймал его!
Комплект Дмитрий 9. Неизвестные выстрелы. Откуда сказать не могу. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Всем подразделениям. Быть начеку. Конец связи. СО-1. Это КП. Доложите ситуацию. Прием. Вы меня слышите? Прием. Всем боевым группам. Это КП. У нас проблема. Тревога по всем постам. Штаб, это КП. По нам велся огонь. Открыли огонь в ответ, но потеряли врага. Враг может все еще прятаться поблизости. Соблюдайте осторожность. Штаб, это КП. Ответьте. Штаб, ответьте. Штаб. Штаб,
Please
это
select
КП.
a landing
Штаб, прием.
zone.
Штаб, это КП.
Support helicopter requested.
В ответ, но потеряли врага. Враг может все еще прятаться поблизости. Соблюдайте осторожность. Штаб, это КП. Ответьте. Штаб, ответьте. Штаб. Штаб, это КП. Штаб, прием. Здание разрушено. Саботаж на врага. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Немедленно проверить. Дайте оперативную сводку. Конец связи. Всем боевым группам. Всем против вражеского вертолета.
Support helicopter has arrived. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
So your suppressor is worn out. That gun won't be as loud as any other now. If you have to shoot, be careful. Out of ammo? Let the support unit help out if you need to restock. Transmit a request from your iDroid and I'll send supplies right away.
Please select a drop supplies requested. Supply drop complete. Area of operations.
Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
The engineer we rescued has been extremely cooperative. The guys on the R&D team are glad to have him aboard. Thing is, his specialty isn't mechanics, but something called bionics, engineering based on biology. He's already submitted a proposal for modifying your prosthetic arm. If you're interested, go ahead and give the development order.
You were hospitalized in Dekelia, a British sovereign base area on Cyprus. It's part of British overseas territory that falls outside of Cypriot jurisdiction. Miller told me about what happened in the Caribbean 9 years ago. You do remember Miller. You'd formed a private army with him, an army with no allegiance to a nation. I remember, but I see. You're not sure what's fact and what's a fantasy caused by the coma. It's still all a mess, huh? All I can do is tell you the facts as they were told to me. I've gone easy on you up until now, but this is where the hard stuff begins. 1974, the year before you entered your coma. You were in Colombia, operating with a small unit of men, basically mercenaries. Miller was among them. Miller was trying to find a way to turn his and your talents into a line of work. He was looking to start a business where you would fight on behalf of others around the world, those who needed military force. But the reality was, at that time, you didn't have enough gear to equip your own men. Then Miller came across this client. It was a huge job he was offering, but you had a shot at pulling it off. You accepted it and headed into Costa Rica. The client even threw in an offshore facility in the Caribbean. The mother base, that would be your new base of operations. Miller sure did have a head for business. As your mission went on, your unit grew and grew. More weapons, more money. Before you knew it, you were commanding 300 men. As the organization got bigger, your military powers swelled to match. It got so the international community couldn't afford to ignore you. You were just too damn successful for your own good. You, your men, had worn out your welcome. Everyone was out for you. East, West, First World, Third. It was only a matter of time before someone took you down. And that was XOF. Officially, they're an anti-terror unit under the CIA. In reality, they're Cypher's private strike force. They lured you to Cuba using Chico, the Nicaraguan revolutionary kid, and Paz, a mole who worked for Cypher as bait. While you were gone, XOF, posing as a nuclear inspection team, stormed Mother Base. At the same time, C4 they placed on the strut legs went off. The whole thing went down in minutes. XOF. Kisses and hugs followed by a big F you. All because of Miller's blind spot. A back door into Mother Base no one suspected. You remember a certain scientist. Huey was responsible for bringing the inspection team on board, giving the enemy a perfect opportunity to hit you at home. You were returning from Cuba when it happened. Mother Base came damn close to taking you with it into the Caribbean. Those of your men out on assignment returned right away. They refused to believe the wreckage in the water they found was Mother Base. But they checked the coordinates again and again, until reality finally settled in. You were supposed to die that day. That was XOF's primary objective. As far as most folks know, you did. The first doctor to see you wasn't even sure what he was looking at. Before they'd even finished operating, your men moved you to that hospital in Cyprus. There was a woman named Eva who arranged that. Rings a bell, huh? Most men in your condition would have been written off right from the start. But you survived. You went straight down to hell, and they pulled you out. Your eye wide open. Full venom. The days of naked Snake are long gone. Welcome back, Venom Snake. This world still needs you. You're Mr. Snake, try this on.
A prosthetic arm.
Yeah, Miller was calling it the arm that wasn't there. The physiotherapy's going well. Your arm's bulked up enough for it to fit. There. Perfect. A little time with it, and it'll work better than the real thing. What do you think?
Huh. I can still feel my real arm.
Well, you better get used to this one quick. You have any pain?
Every now and then.
Where?
My fingertips. My left fingertips.
Sounds like phantom pain. Your brain still remembers your old hand.
Yeah.
What about your vision? Can you see okay?
Yeah, at the moment.
Now, the shrapnel in your skull is pressing on your optic nerve. I'm told any hard impact could have an effect on your visual cortex.
Yeah. The doctor mentioned that.
Your brain might process visual information incorrectly. In other words, you could have hallucinations. You might see things that aren't there, or not see things as they really are. You experience any of that?
I think so.
When?
Right after I wake up. Colors look faded.
Colors, huh? Well, that's not a major concern in and of itself, but it could mean the difference between life and death in the field. You'll need to watch out for that.
I will.
All right. You should continue your physio. We'll be arriving soon. It's the last chance you'll get.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted.
Boss, locate and bring back the U.S. military's new weapon codenamed Honeybee. The CIA put it in the hands of the Hamid group of Mujahideen, but the Hamid fighters were wiped out. The Honeybee must still be hidden at their base, the fort at Dasmasi Laman. Unfortunately, the Soviets are looking for the weapon as well. You have to get to it before they do, and bring it back here. There's a photo of the target on your iDroid. One more thing. Apparently, one of the Hamid fighters survived. He's missing, but if you can find him, he might lead us to the target. Good luck, boss.
The map has been updated.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Guard post captured. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Guard post captured. Sun will set shortly. The map has been updated.
Those are raw diamonds. Collecting them as assets will raise our GMP.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
base. Think there's something in there that could lead us to the honeybee?
Whoa! Whoa!
Is that prisoner the Hamid survivor? If he is, he has to know something about the honeybee.
Please supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
Soviet relay base. Think there's something in there that could lead us to the honeybee?
Talk. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Black carrot. It's something of an ancestor to the domestic carrot. It's also a favorite of wild animals.
Противники где-то прячутся. Найти их. Конец связи.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Конец связи. КП-06. Стрельба. Позиция стрелка неизвестна. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Всем подразделениям. У нас могут быть нарушители. Конец связи. Это КП. Понял. Будьте начеку. Выкройте врага. Конец связи.
A survivor. What did the Hamid? Is he mute? He knows about it. This is our chance. Location of the target. It's on your iDroid. Head on over there and retrieve it.
The map has been updated. Outpost captured. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project is being added. outpost captured. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Please select supplies requested.
That's tarragon, a type of medicinal plant. It contains trace amounts of a benzodiazepine derivative that's the active ingredient in pentazimine.
Supply drop complete. Extract.
Smasse Fort to Smasse Lamont. Now to find the honeybee.
Please select supplies requested. Supply drop complete. Sun will rise momentarily.
suppressor is worn out. That gun will be as loud as any other now. If you have to shoot, be careful.
КП, это зоя 10. След. Источник неизвестен. Прием! Это КП, понял. На нас напали.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Coming too. Roger that.
КП, это зоя 2. Тут что-то есть. Что делать? Прием! Это КП, понял. Усилить безопасность. Повышенная боевая готовность. Конец связи.
Just what we need to develop new weapons and equipment.
Please select supplies requested.
A portable toilet. If you're gonna hide inside, watch the enemy doesn't decide to use it. Same goes for hiding downed enemies in it.
Supply drop complete. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
КП-1. Поиски закончены. Противник не обнаружен. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Будьте наготове. Конец связи.
Outpost captured. Shortly.
thought they'd hide it there.
You secured the target. Now you just need to bring it back.
Extraction.
Call the chopper from your iDroid.
Base.
You are not to use the honeybee. The order was to recover it with its ammunition.
Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
You look well rested, big boss. My, how you've changed. You became a demon for such little weapons as that? Well, I'm sure you'll see the bigger picture eventually. If you get out of here alive. Rest in peace this time. I'll see you in hell, boss.
Soldier! Damn it, they're everywhere. Those skulls are too fast. If you had a holy weapon. Boss, maybe it's time to see what the honeybee can do.
are you okay? Snake!
Damn it, they're everywhere. So your suppressor is worn out?
Those skulls are too fast. I've got a holy weapon. Boss, maybe it's time to see what the honeybee can do.
Now call the chopper to get out of there. Bring the honeybee back to base.
Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequot. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived. Development project has been added.
So this unit in the mist, their speed, the way they jump, it's not human. And those deformities.
They attacked the Soviets too.
And that Grim Reaper look-alike in charge of them. That giant thing that carried him off. What the hell are they?
Cypher.
What do they want? What's their objective? Why Afghanistan? There's one more thing troubling me.
What happened to the Hamid?
Exactly. Whole squads of hardened Mujahideen killed without a fight, and no trace of BC weaponry. What does it all mean?
That's what we're here to find out.
Yeah, right. If we really need to know, the truth will reveal itself. Even if it's ugly.
Halt! See that? Now that's discipline. Following orders like a real diamond dog. Soon you'll be... No, stay! Stay! Didi! Go! No, maybe not yet. But soon. Soon.
Boss, we've had some new job offers come in. I've selected the ones I'd like you to handle and added them to the list. Take a look on your iDroid. The more missions you complete, the more we can expand Mother Base.
Commencing platform construction. Select unit. Staff assigned. Select unit. Staff assigned.
Thanks for that.
Gaining altitude.
Mission list.
Members of the intel team are on the ground. Their reports will be reflected as predicted enemy fields of movement on your iDroid's map. The higher the team's level, the more accurate and frequent their reports will become. Be sure to take advantage of them.
Kaz, what about the unit that attacked us in the mist? You knew something about them.
That wasn't my first run-in with them. It happened right before I was captured by the Soviets. We were on the zero line that day. The Afghan side. On our way back from training the Mujahideen at a mountain camp in Kunar province. There's a lot of that work in Afghanistan. Most PFs shy away from it because it draws too much attention. But for us, that was the whole point. The job itself went great. We just had to make it back to a tribal area in Pakistan. But all of a sudden, visibility got real bad. It was no sandstorm. Our point man gave this strange report. He said he could see skulls in the mist.
Skulls?
The next moment, he went silent. We scrambled into formation, right before his arms and legs came raining down on us. It was always supposed to be a dangerous mission, so I had Diamond Dog's very best with me. We were calling out to each other. But one by one, the voices just went dead. Whatever happened to me, I lost consciousness before I knew it. When I came to, I was in a Soviet camp, tied to an interrogation chair.
Could they be some new Spetsnaz unit?
No. The ones that interrogated me were just the average rank and file. Whatever group attacked us, the way they moved was just insane. And that mist, appearing out of nowhere. The Soviets don't have tech like that.
If they did, Ocelot would have heard about it.
I doubt the West does either. Otherwise, the folks at Langley would be sleeping a lot easier.
Why'd they come after you?
Wish I knew. I'm the only one who survived. Though I don't think they planned it that way. If I was their target, they wouldn't have just handed me over to the 40th Army. Whatever the case, we need to watch our step until we know who they really are. And boss, if you ever do run into them again, don't try to take them on. You just get the hell out of there. When I first started dealing with Zero, with Cypher, it was a somewhat parasitic relationship, though a mutually beneficial one. Cypher had no army of their own, so they wanted us. They wanted our strength. They approached me as a potential business partner.
But they had other motives.
Cypher coaxed us into Central America, into that US-Soviet proxy war, to fuel Mother Base's growth. Once we were big enough, they'd force us to join them. That was the plan.
That's why they had Paz, still Zeke.
Right. And if we refused, she would use Zeke to fire a nuke from Mother Base. The world would consider us a liability, and countries would unite to destroy us.
We stopped the launch.
And yet they still took us down. Through that fake inspection they orchestrated to cover up their sabotage. That power Cypher wanted. We don't have it anymore. So why are they still after you? Is it just the fear of leaving you alive?
I don't know. Was Zero really... All I know is the man I knew wouldn't want this.
What do you mean?
We have to consider that it might not be Zero we're dealing with.
We know virtually nothing about Cypher anymore. How big they've gotten, what they want, or even who they really are. The new Mother Base started out as a test drilling rig operated by a mineral resources supplier, but their project fell through. The Seychelles government was happy to hand the place over to us. It was just scrap on stilts. So with a few dummy construction companies set up as fronts, we started renovating the half-finished rig. From the outside, it looked like the project was back on rails.
Kaz, you...
What?
I see what you're doing. Recreating the Mother Base we had 9 years ago. Only this time.
That's right. The Mother Base Cypher thought they destroyed will return from the grave to kill them. We'll prove to the world that we were the victors.
And if we lose again?
They can't fool us the same way twice. Now our enemies are in plain sight. And when our organization gets too big, we split it across companies. Any company that draws attention gets liquidated, and its capital is back-channeled into a new company. Most PFs are small-time operations anyway. And in this business, the minnows go bankrupt all the time. We've never aroused suspicion. Plus, we have Hewick.
Hewick?
Human Exploitation Company. It's a business specializing in intel gathering. Think of it as a civilian intelligence agency.
Kaz, that's...
Remember what they were trying to accomplish at the prison facility in Cuba? That gave me the idea. We dispatch moles into conflict zones around the world, and each sets up an intel network on site. Then they stay in place to give us stable points of contact when other nations intervene in the conflicts. Hewick's strength is that it has a cutout at each level. You get your job from one guy, then you hand it off to another. No one has direct access. It's a perfect black box. Hewick members also work their way into the superpowers intelligence agencies to make sure Diamond Dogs gets work. We have those countries by the balls. That's our deterrent when we need it.
Networking? In the intelligence community?
Sure. That's how we've grown this far. And when you go out on missions, intel from Hewick will be there to back you up. But despite all that, Cypher has its eyes on us. The only reason I'm not dead is that they needed to know where you were. Figured if you woke up, I'd go straight to you.
That's why you made that ruckus at the Zero line.
Yeah, to make their own surveillance work against them. I think it took some of the heat off Cyprus.
Kaz.
Then I just had to wait for you to save me. And I've gotten used to waiting.
Kaz.
That's not all. It was a good chance to scout the market. And with the West wanting the Soviets out of Afghanistan, their agencies are bursting at the seams with funding. Boss, let's start by building up our Afghan presence.
Why put Mother Base in the safe?
Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Heading to Afghanistan.
The 3 Soviet commanders are meeting at Calais. The mission is to eliminate all 3. How you do it is up to you, boss. Good luck. I've sent the target's anticipated travel routes and the meeting location to your map. Take a look.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence. The map has been updated. The map has been updated. Sun will rise momentarily. You have arrived at your destination.
Нам никто об этом не докладывал. Видимо, она срочно кому-то понадобилась. Продолжайте выполнять задание пешим ходом. Конец связи. Какого черта?
The map has been updated.
Roger that.
КП, это злой один! Неизвестные выстрелы! Откуда сказать не могу! Прием! Возможно, вражеское нападение. Всем быть начеку. Конец связи.
The map
That's one of the targets.
outpost captured.
Target confirmed dead. Now move on to the other two.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination.
Get down. Straight past enemies. That's the target. Looks like we found him.
КП, КП, готовы!
neutralized. One remaining. You destroyed their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the targets, and that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Что случилось? Ответьте, Дмитрий-2. КП, это Дмитрий-9. Неизвестные выстрелы. Откуда сказать не могу. Прием. Дмитрий-9, что случилось? Ответьте, Дмитрий-9. КП! КП, это Дмитрий-9. Под снайперским огнем. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Найти вражеского снайпера и снять его. Есть связи. Огонь по противнику! Конец связи!
Hey, that was target confirmed dead. Impressive work, boss. Your objective's complete. Get yourself out of the hot zone. By chopper or by land. It's your choice. Don't hang around.
Please select a strike point. Strike requested. Strike will commence shortly.
Прием. Это КП, понял. Они не могли очень далеко. Будьте бдительны. Конец связи. Штаб, это КП. По нам велся огонь. Открыли огонь в ответ. Но потеряли врага. Враг может все еще прятаться поблизости. Соблюдайте осторожность. Прием. This is C-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is P-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
ЗО-1, это КП. Доложите ситуацию. Вы меня слышите? Прием. Всем боевым группам, это КП. У нас проблема. Тревога по всем постам. Gaining altitude.
Buddy departing area of operations.
Departing.
Exfiltrated.
That's it. You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
Unit function added. Development project has been added.
Mission complete, boss. That was impressive. But what do you suppose they were going to discuss at such a rare meeting? Guess we'll never know.